And I wanted to say thanks. I so appreciate each and every one of you, and for giving up just a little bit of your time on a Saturday to join us for our grand opening / grand reopening party. It's so exciting. My heart, seriously, like 30 minutes ago, my heart started pounding like this because I am just so pumped to talk to you guys about, and also share some success stories from our team. My name is Holly Heyerman. So if you don't know me yet, hopefully by the end, you will feel like you do know me, as well as some of the other members of our team who are officially kicking off and launching their business with this. So here's what's really cool. I just want to give you a little bit of insight into why we decided to do this. By the way, if you want us to see your video, which we would love to see your video, if you scroll down to the bottom of your screen, there should be an option for you to choose to share your video. I have muted everybody just for the sake of the recording. So, I will unmute you when I call on you, because there are actually a couple people who are going to be speaking. So I'm really excited about that. So my team is amazing. My team is amazing. I think I asked my husband the other day, he and I, this is what we do. This is all we do. This is all we do part-time for, thank you, Kim. Kim says, welcome everybody. By the way, there's a little chat going on too. You feel free to drop something in the chat. I will answer questions at the end. But I asked my husband, I said, how many people do we have in the downline now? And I don't even know what number he said. It was somewhere over 70,000 people in our downline specifically, meaning from myself down. And my coach, the person that sponsored me in this business, we started 11 years ago on the exact same day. And she has well over, I don't know, something like 200,000 people, and the entire network, there's only about 350,000. So the first thing I want to share with you is that, you came here today, maybe just to get something like a free goodie, something to try out, or maybe you are seriously considering starting something on the side, starting a business. And so because of that, I just want to share with you kind of the vastness of what is possible. I also want to tell you ahead of time that we are going to keep this short and sweet. So I want you to feel free. Don't worry. I actually have a maximum on my personal account that I can't go more than 40 minutes because I tend to go long-winded, and I don't want to do that to you because hello, it's Saturday. If you're in a sunny place and it's beautiful, I'm sure you want to get outside, get to the beach, and do something super fun. So first and foremost, let me show you some of the fun prizes that we're going to be giving away. You may have seen this on the picture. You're like, what is that? My avocado lovers, you will thank me forever for this. We got an avocado slicer dicer. We got some workouts. If you like Tony Horton, personal development. I'm all about personal development. This type of business is so focused on your ability to be a better person each and every day. And we really, really we help people by helping ourselves first. Have you seen that? Or I know if you've ever ridden a plane, they say put on your mask before you're able to secure somebody else's, because we truly can't help somebody else unless we're able to help ourselves. We have more workouts. We have lectures. Do you know this lady right here? Yep. I worked for her for 10 years. Actually worked out with her on Monday. And she's an amazing person. And so I've got some lectures here for her. We got some more workouts. We got a full box of Energize. We got Shakeology shaker cups, all kinds of cool things. So I will share with you in a little bit how you're going to claim your prize, which of course are available for our guests. Okay. For our guests. Oh yeah. And this guy, do you know this guy, Shanti? Yeah, everybody needs a little bit of Shanti in their workouts. So let's get right down to it, you guys. Like I said, I've been doing this for 11 years. One of the things that I love about doing this type of business is that we get to share a little bit of ourselves, and we also get to help other people along in the process. And my life has drastically changed since I began. I won't go into a whole lot about that because I want to get to some of the testimonials from our team. Let me see if there's if you accidentally unmute yourself, please just mute yourself again for the sake of our recording. Let's see. Okay. I don't.
I'm going to have a little bit of.
There we go. All right. I muted you. Okay. So wait a minute. Make sure that your phone is muted. Let me just check.
Good.
I hear somebody's just said good. If you just said good, then you're the one that's not muted. Right?
No, I could hear you.
Yes, I can hear you too. So if you so mute your line. I don't.
Yeah, oh, I'm supposed to mute it? You want me to mute it?
Yes, please. Yep. Everybody should be muted right now. There we go. Thank you so much. Just for the sake of the recording and people who are going to be listening in afterwards, I want to share with you what our mission statement is as a company. Our mission statement is to help people live a more full, fulfilled life. Okay? So a healthier life. That truly is our mission statement. And I know it might seem like an uphill climb or an uphill battle for some people, but because we have so much potential with this business, because I want you just to think about really quickly. Do you know anyone? Do you know anyone who needs better health? Who needs help with their health? Do you know anyone who needs assistance with their weight loss? Do you know anyone who says, hey man, I just really need to, find another way to make an income, or I'm struggling financially? Just make a mental list really quick. Probably every single person that you know has some type of financial or health or weight loss need. And if not that, then man, which one of us doesn't need just a little bit more positivity in our lives? Positivity, motivation. That's what we get to do as Beachbody coaches, is we get to help people become or have more of a positive environment. So I'm gonna turn it over to, so first let me go to gallery view, and I'm gonna first turn it over to my first testimonial. I would like to welcome on Melody. I'm gonna unmute you, Melody. Let me unmute you. Wait, 1 second. You should be unmuted. You might have to do it yourself. Try to unmute yourself. Sometimes technology.
Hi.
Hey!
Hi.
And I'm going to try to keep. So there are a couple people. I want to say really quickly. There's a couple.
Can I have my cereal, please?
I am not able
My
to.
cereal, please.
And I'm hearing you speaking right now. So please mute your phone. This usually doesn't happen. I don't know why it's happening right now. It's possibly Diane's iPhone. Let me see who else it could possibly be. Maybe AJ's. Just because there's a little background noise, but we're just gonna roll with it. And so just please be mindful of that if you're like making noise and shuffling around. So, all right, I'm gonna turn it over to Melody, one of my very dear friends.
Thanks, Holly. I'm so privileged to be here. It's always exciting to get to share my health and nutrition story that's been going on for a year now, since I've been a part of Beachbody and my family. I really feel like it's a gift that was dropped in my lap, not just for myself personally, but for my entire family. We always thought that we were pretty healthy, but I had been getting some lab tests done, and the doctor told me that my cholesterol was getting a little too high. I was at 212. And after talking with Holly, she said, why don't you try Shakeology? Drink it every day for the best results. And so I did. And I waited 3 months, went back to the lab, and my cholesterol had dropped to 181 within 3 months of just drinking the Shakeology every day. So I consider that a gift, because I didn't have to go on any statins medication. And I also started noticing other benefits of the shakes. I was able to sleep better. My mood was better. I had more energy. And my family noticed these positive effects as well. And so they all started to want to try the shakes. Hey, make me a shake. Hey, Mom, make me a shake. So my older son is a type 1 diabetic, and I thought, I'm going to go ahead and let him try these shakes. And so he did, and his blood sugar started to level out. They didn't peak up so high and drop so low as they used to. And he was feeling better because the inflammation in his body was not as high as it used to be. And then my younger son has a form of ADHD, and so I started making the shakes for him as well. And I noticed that his mood got better and his focus was better. So I'm not trying to make medical claims about the shake because we're not supposed to do that, but I'm just sharing what has happened in our family. My husband has started drinking the shakes, and he too, he's lost 5 pounds. He didn't really need to lose much weight, but he ended up losing 5 pounds, and he was happy about it, and he feels better as well. And every day he wants to have his shake. He never wants to miss it. I'll also mention that I lost 15 pounds over about 4 months and was able to keep it off now. It's been a year. And the other gift besides Shakeology that I started to use from Beachbody was the 2B mindset. I thought, I'm going to go ahead and try this because Alana Molstein, who's the registered dietitian of the program, just really caught my eye, and she seemed so knowledgeable about food, and she was fun about it. And so I started the program in January, and it's a video-based program. I was able to just go at my own pace and listen to everything she had to say, and it has taught me the way to look at food. Changed our whole household. We all eat this way now. I honestly believe that God created our bodies to exercise and to eat well, to eat clean and not processed food. And that's how our bodies operate best. And so here's my love here, my favorite thing. I can't say enough good things about it. This is not just a protein shake. It is filled with prebiotics, probiotics, digestive enzymes. And basically what it's doing is it's making my gut healthy. And if my gut is healthy, then the rest of me can be healthy. So I don't know if you've heard the saying that your gut is your second brain, because it's attached to so much that goes on with your brain and the operation of your body. So with all the superfood blends and everything that's in there, I have noticed so much improvement in my health and nutrition. Again, I can't say enough positive things about all that Beachbody has to offer. It's been life-changing for all of us, and I just want to go out and share it with everybody I meet, because our population has so much obesity and unhealthy options out there for food, and it just makes me sad. So I'm excited to open up my business and just share with everybody about the good news here.
I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Thank you so much. We're all about freedom, right? How free do you feel now, Melody, now that you don't feel like a slave to your own body? Do you feel like you've been able to take back control?
Oh yeah, I feel in complete control. And my main goal is to just try to help other people feel the same way.
And has it been hard for you to build your business?
No, because people are asking me, what are you doing? You have so much more energy. You look like you're glowing. And so I just show the products work. I'm proof that the products work. My family is proof. So yeah, it's easy to share.
I love it. I love it. Cool. I have another amazing story that I want to share. So I want to bring on Magda. Are you there? There you are. You're waving at me. Thank you. Thank you. That's very helpful.
Can you hear me?
I unmuted you. You're good to go.
Can you guys hear me? I'm on my headphones.
Yes.
All right. Hi, everybody. I'm super excited to come on. And I loved your testimony, Melody. And I love that it helps. My oldest one has problems with mental health. And I love to hear that it helps with ADHD too. I didn't even think of that, the Shakeology. But anyway, any moms out there with little kids? Yes? Yes? Raise your hands? No? Yes? Well, I know. I was a mom. I had been a stay-at-home mom for about 13 years when they finally opened a big box gym next to me, and I went for my first class. I was introduced to PIO. That was my first ever contact with Beachbody. So then I became an instructor, and all of a sudden, I started gaining weight. I went to the doctor, I got all my tests, all the numbers were fine. She says, welcome to 40. I'm like, okay, well, I got to do something about it. So I asked my really good friend what she was doing, and it all connected with Beachbody. I signed up under Michelle Park, which you might know as a format expert for PIO. Lost 15 pounds in about a month right away. But for me, I was never overweight. So I just caught it early and I got it under control. But then I still felt a little bit like stuck at home with the kids, and I didn't have my own life. And my husband has been doing great. He's been providing for the whole family, so fantastic. But I didn't have me anymore. So I said, okay, Michelle, what are we doing here? What do you do? What do you guys do? And I got a full-time job. So I still was doing just sort of, I signed up under Michelle as a discount coach. And then I got a job. And then last year, in the beginning of the year, our oldest one had a horrible mental breakdown. Horrible. And long story short, it was very dramatic. The whole family was going through a rough time. I had to give up that 30-hour job. And then I was like, okay, I'm back to point zero with having to stay at home. So I've been asking around, and I talked to Michelle, and she's like, well, you got to do it. I went to the summit last year, and I decided to give it a go. So now I wasn't able to leave the house. I can stay at home. I do my thing when the kids are a little bit bigger now. The kids go to school. I can do my thing. And I have to tell you that the shakes and my workout routine has put me in such a peaceful mindset that I don't know if I could ever go back. Like, people say, oh, I drank Shakeology for 3 months. I lost my weight. I don't have to do it anymore. No, like, I keep my routine and it makes me super happy. And I have so much more energy. People ask me, Melody, you say, they come up to you and they say, what do you do? How do you get so much energy? Well, that's where my energy comes from in the morning. You know what they call it, right? If anybody new here, mom crack. Sorry, Carl. So I do that in the morning. I go through my day. I actually substitute my lunch with a shake. I do my workouts. I'm a fitness instructor also now. So I, on days that I don't teach classes, I do my workouts and feel fantastic. So for me, my transformation wasn't as much, I lost the weight, but I know I was never overweight, as I said. It was more mental, and I'm at such a peaceful point of my life that even all the struggles in the family, I'm like, okay, we got this. I take it in and I move on, because I know that I can go to the gym or open my laptop and put on some Shanti or some Joel. You know, Joel, we all have to have some Joel in our life too. And I'm good. Then the kids come back and I can deal with all the stress of the life here. So that's my story. And yeah, people are asking, how do you do it? What do you do? And that's what we do. We do our thing, and then we get the kids off to school. We play taxi all afternoon. And then if I have to, I get on a call like right now, and it's all good. Right now, it's 7:30. I'm in Europe. So you guys caught me after dinner already. So yeah, I can work from here. I'm on a call. The kids are after dinner sitting watching TV. I did my hustle hour or power hour this morning while they were asleep, and I can do it anywhere. So it's a win-win for me. It's been wonderful. And Holly is such a super mom and super, you're my grandma, I think, right? That's what we call our upline. There is a mom and there is a little ladder.
Great grandma, I don't know.
Great grandma or grandma. Yes, if you guys are lucky to be here, because Holly and the whole team, they all have been wonderful. And, I hope to stick around with all of you, and I hope all of you will join us and we'll knock it out of the park.
That's awesome. It's so true, because we work together like legitimately as a team. And where else have you ever had a job where when you show up to work, people are like so excited to see you? And that's kind of how we are. Like, we're excited to see each other. We love each other. And when somebody, we're not like gunning for each other either. Like, we want everyone else to succeed. We want them to succeed. So we're constantly lifting each other up and motivating one another. And somebody goes through something hard, we're like right there. We're like, we're praying for you. We're with you. We're standing with you. What do you need? So it totally is a team effort. So without us explaining, like, what do you do? I wanted you to hear some stories from our team and see that there's lots of different viewpoints, lots of different ways that people do this. But without like me actually sharing what you do, I want you to see the bigger picture. And I want you to hear from Carl Deichler, who's the CEO. He is the man who founded Beachbody back in 1997. And about 10 years later, he started the coaching network. I started in 2008, about a year and a half after the coaching network. That's what this is called, was developed. So I'm going to share my screen, and I am going to play a little video for you guys. So let's watch
Hi, I'm Carl Deichler, CEO of Beachbody, and I'm standing on the stage
This the size it is. The 68 that's why it's longer than yours.
across the United States, Canada, and the UK to discuss new products, celebrate healthy transformation, and recommit to our mission of helping people enjoy health and fulfilling lives. Now, I wanted to welcome you to this Be Together event, wherever you are, from this stage, so you can see the magnitude of our commitment to this mission. Now, I know that you're here to learn about Beachbody and see how being a coach can enhance your life. To kick things off, I'll tell you about our approach to getting incredible an approach which has created so many success stories. It's not only become the in-home health and fitness phenomenon, it's turned into a fun and pretty compelling income opportunity too. Well, that's because there's so much demand. People want to feel better. They want to lose the weight. They want a convenient and fun way to work out, which they'll actually follow through on. And they want the peace of mind knowing they're getting the nutrition they need without having to cut entire food groups or starve themselves. Let me ask you a question. Why are you considering becoming a Team Beachbody coach? You want to be a part of something that'll help you stay consistent and committed to a healthier lifestyle for you and your family. Does it sound interesting to earn income by helping other people get healthy without the pressure of becoming a health and fitness expert? Or maybe it's to save money on our products by being a coach and maybe earning an extra income just for putting a group of people together who follow one of our programs. So you help more and more people get healthy, lose weight, get strong and fit, and start feeding their body in a way that truly helps them feel great. Or whatever your motivation. I want you to know I appreciate the chance to explore this with you because it's my mission, literally. The whole reason I'm on this stage is to help our coaches and you achieve your potential. You might have heard of some of our in-home fitness programs like P90X, 21 Day Fix, Insanity, and you might have heard that we launch some of the most exciting new programs every single year. Maybe you've heard about Shakeology, our incredible superfood nutrition shake, and how good it makes people feel. Or about some of our other amazing nutritional supplements, all of which are made of the highest quality ingredients and have been rigorously tested and proven to help people reach their health and fitness goals. But what you might not know is that since 2007, there have been thousands of coaches behind these programs and products, people just like you, achieving their own goals while helping others get results. And while not all these coaches pursued ambitious income goals, others really took to the idea. They took the leap. They worked incredibly hard and have now created six-figure incomes. And there's no reason you can't be the next. What we found was that people who followed our simple and proven solution of combining sensible nutrition plus in-home fitness plus the support of a coach, and by support, I just mean accountability, that keep our group together and on track, those people are the ones who consistently got the best results. Then what happened is those results attracted other people. And it became clear that this relationship between getting results and turning that into an income opportunity is powerful, because literally anybody can do it. And that's the essence of becoming a coach. The more people you help succeed, the more others want to be a part of what you're doing. And the bigger the opportunity is to earn commissions and bonuses. Now, we've been at this for over 10 years now. And the good news is we've paid really close attention to what works and to what doesn't. And we've broken it all down into a simple system, with easy tools to help new coaches get started. We call it the Success Club System. A list of daily activities where we not only show you how to get your own health transformation results, but we also show you how to set up and invite people to virtual health and fitness groups. We show you how to use social media to get the word out, how to connect with more and more prospects every day, how to get to what their goals are so you can recommend the right programs and products, and how to get the most out of their program so you start to build a reputation as a person who really helps people get results. But here's where the business starts to get really interesting. Each month, as you help more people, the group will become a bit of a community that creates this life of its own as they continue on, which can help create consistent monthly income for you. You may even inspire some of them to become new coaches on your team, duplicating with the exact same Success Club system that you used, creating this ripple effect of positive, healthy results, and even greater income and rewards for you. It's outrageous how fulfilling this business can be. There's another component which I think makes this a really fun opportunity, the community that gets created, and my opportunity to do more than reward you with commissions and bonus opportunities, but also to recognize and celebrate your achievements at events like this one, and some incredible trips to some of the best places in the world. You literally get on this stage every year and celebrate the people who, at one point, were thinking about this like you are right now, and who have now gone on to truly make a difference in so many people's lives. The rest of this Succeed Together open house will go deeper into how all of this works, so you can make a good decision for yourself. I want you to know it's important to me that you make a good decision. I don't want this to be some leap of faith where you have to cross your fingers and hope that it works. I want you to feel excited and confident about what you're getting into, excited about helping people with these simple tools that we develop, and a good understanding of what the process looks like, so you understand that physical transformation takes time and consistency, and so does financial success. If you're willing to give it time and energy, the potential for financial freedom, like real financial freedom to work from home, to pay off debt, or just have the spending money that will give you the opportunity to do the things that you want to do, plus the body and self-esteem to feel great while you do it, well, that's all right on the other side of this decision. And we would love to have you be a part of this special thing that we call Team Beachbody. So now, don't just imagine it. Don't just think about it. You've got to lean into it and start. I know you have more potential than you even know. I know it. So I want you to prove to yourself that you believe it as much as I do, and prove to yourself that you're willing to do what it takes finally to achieve your goals and seize this opportunity. I'm excited to get you started, and I can't wait to celebrate your success. This isn't my stage. This is ours. And now it's your turn to join me right here, center stage. Welcome to Team Beachbody.
I love that video so much because it truly encapsulates exactly what we're about. You know, so many people think that this is about just recruiting and signing people up. No, it's about finding people who need to make a change and building them up and helping to build them up and to create a community and to create a place where we can all belong together. I want to introduce you to another one of my good friends who I would have never met had it not been for this amazing business. And I love her so much. I'm going to turn it over. I think you have to unmute yourself, Kim. All right, you're good. I'm going to turn it over to you, Kim. Take it away.
Hi, everyone. My name's Kim. First of all, I know some of you are probably thinking, what the heck is this all really about? And maybe you're not even thinking that you want to make a business out of this, but I encourage you to join the community, because I started this in 2010, and purely just to get a discount on Shakeology. That's all that I wanted. And then as I started drinking it, I shared it with a couple of people and was able to cover the cost of it. So I was happy about that. And then one day I was looking, they give you an online office, and I saw this person's name. I had never heard it before. It was an unusual name. His name's Slayton. And I thought, well, who is Slayton? Who is this person? Well, I didn't know that they gave you customers. So after you get along, it's kind of, it's not that complicated, but as you go along, they give you customers. Well, Slayton's kind of funny because he's been with me since the beginning. He's a doctor up in Washington, so he's not even anywhere near that I'm going to run into at the grocery store or anything. And Slayton has been drinking chocolate Shakeology since. Like we've had, like in the beginning, we only had a couple flavors, but we've added on a lot of flavors. We have the vegan flavors and everything. Nope, Slayton orders that same chocolate every month. So so that spurred me then to think, okay, maybe I can make this a little bit of a business. So this has been a very part-time business for me. Let me read the Beachbody disclaimer, because I actually pulled it up because I was like, I better do this to cover my butt a little bit. Team Beachbody does not guarantee any level of success or income from the Team Beachbody coach opportunity. Each coach's income depends on his or her own efforts, diligence, and skill. Okay, covered my butt there. So I was thrilled the first time I was able to put some gas in my tank. And not like stress, like, oh my God, my debit card is going to bounce right here. Or I'm going to put, like, how you guys just put like $4 in just because you just need to get to the other side of town. Like that was literally, I did that so often. So it was really nice to not have that stress. And so my Beachbody income was my income. And then my husband got really sick with cancer in 2017. And we always counted on his overtime. We lived and died by overtime. That was his answer to everything, was like, well, I'll just work more overtime. Well, we went on disability, didn't have the overtime. I was so grateful that I could be doing this, from a hospital room, when he was sick or whatever. And I was able to kind of keep us afloat. And then unfortunately, my husband passed away, and I didn't want to work. I didn't want to work this business. I didn't want to talk to anybody. And so to have this income that kind of just kept going with me, that you build residual income, I was able then to kind of put this business aside, and it held me. So now I'm getting back to life. I'm getting back into it. I feel like this is kind of like a fresh start for me, because I have enjoyed helping people. And, I heard someone say the other day that we aren't distributors. And it's so true. We're not distributors. You can, a minimum $40 investment to start a huge company, and we're coaches, and that's what we're here for. And it kind of made me really think, like, that's the part of it that I enjoy. I enjoy helping people, because what we have works. What we have can help people get off of medications and be healthy and play with their grandkids, and help their backs and their knees and just feel good mentally and physically. And being part of this community that was there for me, I would be messaging these people that, like Holly said, I wouldn't have known her if it weren't for this. Melody, I wouldn't have known. There's people, like so many people on here, people from other states and different countries that I could lean on and say, oh my gosh, I just don't. And they're like, it's okay. It's okay. Just take care of you first. So this community is huge. But I do want to touch on the financial, that because I'm not making big bucks does not mean that I cannot, because it is your effort. But there are people on this call that are very humble, that are making 6 and 7 figures, working this business, helping people, that have retired their husband, that are, have given up their law practice or being a teacher. To be honest, I have heard more people say that we're police officers or teachers that they aren't anymore. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Beachbody's like ruining the world, because we're taking all these people away from important professions. But I love this business. I believe Beachbody Blue. I believe in everything about this company. It's a high integrity people and products. And I just want to share that with you.
I love it. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. I love your story. And you know what? The call, I wish we had time for everybody to share just a little bit. I was at my mom's house, who's recently, unfortunately, over the last, geez, not even the last year. She's had 2 pretty major back surgeries. And I was like, Mom, let's just look really quick and see how much, you know, your total earnings are. And let's look at like what your biggest year was. And I am not kidding you. My mom is 69 years old. I don't think she's on this. Otherwise I would never put her on the spot. But we looked through her, you know, financial record, and I was like, she built her business up to a $33,000 a year business. My mom working a couple hours a week doing this. My mom, who self-admittedly is not into health and fitness. I wouldn't say that she necessarily is somebody that is like naturally drawn to exercise. You know what I'm saying? Like my family, I'm the weird one in my family. I've always been drawn to it. And that is just, that's just a testament to what is possible if you put your mind to something. And I will say this too. I'm going to give you a little disclaimer. In the beginning, I was helping my mom. I was like, yeah, here you go, Mom. I'm going to help you build up your account. And then I realized that she didn't need my help anymore. I was like, you have to find your own coaches. You have to find your own people like you. You don't need my help. And so she really like took it and ran with it. And, you know, she has a successful Beachbody business who, thank goodness, like I said, she's had 2 back surgeries in less than a year, and she's been able to contribute financially because she worked so dang hard in the beginning. That's the whole point of this, is like, we're about creating residual income, walkaway income for you to, and there you go, insert disclaimer, right? It's all up to your individual efforts. Boom, insert disclaimer. So we can't guarantee that, right? But I will tell you this last couple weeks, actually, we've only been at it a week or so. We've got 36 individuals who have stepped up, said, I want to take my business to the next level. So 36 people, we're all working together as a team. We keep each other accountable. I say, hey, look, do these like 8 things a day, 5 things a day. It takes you less than an hour. And then check in. But if you do those things consistently every single day, your business will boom. It will explode. It's the whole idea of compound interest. Okay. So the things that you do or choose not to do every single day, that's who you're going to be in the next 5 years. So those are the types of things that we teach and train. You're never going to be alone. You never have to figure out anything on your own. It's super, super easy to get started. Everybody who has been on here. So actually, first I want to ask you this. Look, I know that for a lot of people, like, money is a concern. And I know for a lot of people that time is a concern, right? So you're probably here because you want more time, you want more freedom, you need to make more money, or honestly, you just want to be part of something that's positive and motivating. Or, you know, I guess potentially it's because of the health and fitness reasons as well, right? But like looking to start a business, we have different like routes, right? So if you want to actually just do this because you want to get the discount, yes, it's cheaper to get our products if you are signed on as a distributor than it is, you know, to do it as a customer. So that's like always like a no-brainer, which is also another great recruiting tool for you. But then also you have this opportunity to earn full-time income working part-time hours. No, it's not going to be overnight. Yes, it's going to be hard work. And yes, it's going to take some thick skin on your part. And what I mean by that is this. We're going to teach you how to improve yourself, how to protect your mind, how to think differently, how to think outside the box. But more than that, we are going to help you. And we're going to be with you every step of the way. Like I truly believe, I don't know how this happens. Like the more social the world gets, I feel like the more isolated we become because we feel like we need to be like the pinnacle of whatever we see on social media. We feel like we have to, you know, like everybody's showing like their highlight reel on social media, right? And for some reason that can feel very isolating. Like, man, look at all these people having so much fun and here's just my life. No. I believe that we were created to live in community with one another, and we're created to help each other. I believe that we all have special talents, special abilities, and special, just, we're all created in a very unique way, and we were put on this earth to be of service and to help people. I truly believe that. And you can't do that as an island. And there's nothing wrong with asking for help. I am so glad that I said yes to this opportunity 11 years ago, because my life is forever changed because of this opportunity. And now, like I said, freedom. I am all about freedom. I want you guys to have that freedom too. And there are people on my team who are recognizing that. I have people who, once they started, earning earn six figures completely passively, haven't even worked their Beachbody business in 4 years. While I don't advise to that, because I think you bring people in, take care of them forever and ever and ever. But it is possible to do that. So we want to help you to create a residual income where you're not always trading this amount of time for that amount of dollars. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing sleazy about that, because you still have to put in the freaking work, and you still have to work your tail off to make that possible. Okay? So I want to ask you right now, listen, I know that coming up with the $40 to get started might be hard. I know that coming up with the additional $50 for your first product might be hard. Listen, if you don't have $100 just laying around, what are you doing about it right now? If you physically don't feel amazing on a daily basis, what are you doing about it? And I'm not saying this because I'm pointing fingers or judging. I'm saying this because we have a solution. We have a solution. And I want to preach it from the freaking mountaintops, because I don't have IBS anymore, because my dad doesn't suffer from diabetes anymore, because countless people in my family and on my team don't suffer from physical ailments any longer because of this amazing shake. I'm telling you, it's magical. No, I don't think that it's for everybody, but 95, 99% of the population, I kind of think so. And to me, that's an investment in my life. That's as a coach, I believe it's $3.87 per meal. So I will gladly pay my $3.87 in order to free myself of health issues, health problems from this point forward. And that to me is worth it, to make sure that I buy it for my whole family too. So my question is this, what's your plan B? If you don't have a plan B right now, if you don't have a fallback plan, then maybe this is it for you. And maybe that's the reason that you're here. So I want you to reach out, get in touch with a person who invited you to this meeting today. I want to say thank you. I know we went a little bit over. To claim your gift, this is the link. Write it down. This is your link. It's tinyurl. Let me just verify. 1 second. tinyurl.com/grand-opening-10. The number 10, by the way. So tinyurl.com/grand-opening-10, which is the number 10. So 10. All right. And that's how you're going to get your prize. But listen, I want to see you in the downline soon, because we have solutions for you. Oh, by the way, you can get all your money back if it doesn't work out. We have a 30-day money back guarantee, because if this is not a good fit for you, we don't want your money. That is not what we're about. We want people who want to change their lives and want to be part of something amazing. So thank you guys so much. Have a great Saturday. And I think, let's see if I can see. Oh, preach it. Yeah, thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys are so sweet. You guys are I'm so happy you said yes to this opportunity. Yes, Liz, I'm so happy too. I think, seriously, we could talk all day about this. I totally think that we could talk all day about this, but I want to give you guys a virtual high five and just thank you so much for taking your time, for being on today, and have an amazing, amazing day. I look forward to seeing you very soon. Bye-bye, everybody.